Hi, everyone. This is Caroline Speaks, the state of our world on Thursday, August 18th, 2022. So, what is it? Good, better, and different, all three. Okay, now, what are some of the things that have been happening out there? Okay, Brazil on fire. Lula launched his campaign to unseat Bolsonaro and end his authoritarian rule. Lula is a former uh, government official in Brazil, and back in when was he the president? He was president from he was a union leader uh, from 2003 to 2010, and running on a platform to lift up Brazil's poor, preserve the Amazon rainforest, and protect Brazil's indigenous communities. In 2018, he was jailed on trumped up charges, paving the way for the far right Bolsonaro, the jerk, to rise to power. And he got so Lula was uh, released from jail. They were trumped up charges, and uh, so now he's running again. Hopefully, get rid of Bolsonaro, the idiot, the fascist. Okay, Brazil. Murders of Dom Phillips and Bruno Pereira tied to Bolsonaro dismantling indigenous protections. So hopefully, uh, Bolsonaro should be held accountable. Okay. Now, The Territory. New film documents indigenous fights against illegal deforestation in Brazil's Amazon. So, new film, and so hopefully that'll get the message out there. Deforestation is bad. Indigenous peoples have rights. What else is happening? World Health Organization chief says the worst humanitarian crisis in Tigray ignored due to victim skin color. This is in Ethiopia. Okay. Ethiopia has a region, Tigray, where the people are treated very terribly. Humanitarian crisis. Uh, but there's a humanitarian crisis in Ukraine. So why aren't we spending more time on the humanitarian crisis in Ethiopia's Tigray region? Skin color? Yep. Russian strikes on Kharkiv kill 12 and wound dozens. Something has to be done about Russia. Rudy Giuliani testifies to Atlanta grand jury over efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Hope to hold him accountable. And Trump struggles to find criminal defense lawyers willing to represent him. That's not good. That's good. Hope he goes to jail forever. Mike Pence calls for end to GOP attacks on FBI after search of Trump's home. Okay, that's good. CVS, Walgreens, and Walmart ordered to pay Ohio County $650 million over opioid epidemic. Just it's filled prescriptions. Uh, that's great. So I'm not sure if there's going to be appeal of that. All right. Court temporarily halts South Carolina abortion ban. Florida court rejects 16-year-old's plea for abortion. Okay, South Carolina has an abortion ban, but it's been temporarily blocked. And in North Carolina, a federal judge uh, has reinstated that state's ban on abortion after 20 weeks. And so hopefully people are going to get their rights back and take the men in the Supreme Court and give them the virus, and that'll end them. Okay. Now, bombing at mosques 21 in Kabul, Pakistan. Was it ISIS? I don't know. Came during prayers the other day. Okay, now, Muslims attacking Muslims. Israeli soldiers raid offices of 7 Palestinian NGOs, force them to close. Wow. The civil society rights groups in the occupied West Bank. And Israel designated 6 out of the 7 groups as terrorist organizations in October of last year. A decision met with criticism from both the United Nations and international human rights groups. Israel, you can't get away with what you're doing. Okay, now, debtors pledge payment strike unless Biden soon cancels student loan debts. Okay. Pro-Trump challenger wins in landslide over Representative Liz Cheney in Wyoming primary. That's terrible. Biden signs Inflation Reduction Act, praises it as the biggest step toward climate, forward on climate ever. Okay. FBI interviewed 2 ex-White House lawyers as part of Trump probe. Putin accuses U.S. of dragging out the war in Ukraine and provoking China. But Russia, Putin, you're the one who started the war in Ukraine back in 2014. And Israeli military privately admits it killed 5 Palestinian kids in Gaza strike. Wow. Unless someone will hold them accountable. Hold Israel accountable. Political crisis in Kenya over disrupted presidential election. Lula launches campaign in Brazil. We want a government that distributes books, not weapons. And Iran submits response to final text of new nuclear agreement. So hopefully that'll get going. Colorado River drought forces water cuts to Arizona, Nevada. That's great. All right. And that's some of the things happening in the world. Okay. Now, so what else is doing? Okay, how about a little song? Close the door, light the lights. We're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away, just leave us alone, and we'll live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. All our troubles will leave far behind us there. And I know we will find such peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Okay, World of Our Own was written by Tom Springfield of the Springfield Folk Group, which included Sisti Dusty. Dusty Springfield went on to become an international singing star. And the song was recorded by Dusty and also by the Seekers. Okay, thank you for tuning in this evening of Thursday, August 18, 2022, for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Hope you'll be back again tomorrow. In the meantime, take care of yourself and others. Wear a mask, practice social distancing. When the vaccine is available for you and safe for you to take it, I would take it. I had mine, the Johnson & Johnson one shot, and I've been looking around for a booster, but I haven't found one that's appropriate for me. Okay, take care of yourself and others. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.